As fun as Zombies is, it can be pretty boring after a while. After Treyarch took out all extra game modes like Grief and Turned, Zombies began to lose a lot of replayability. But that's not a problem because we can come up with our own challenges. Here are 6 of my favorite zombie challenges to spice up your game. Quickly before I start, in the last video, I asked which zombie map was your first. The Chillest Villain said, my first zombie map I ever played was actually Moon, the Black Ops 1 version, and my first box hit was the Gershes, so I'll always love it. Which is kind of funny because I still can't get Gershes. Haunted said, my first map was Derice World at War, just days before Black Ops 1 came out. I would always play at a friend's house and we would do 1v1s on MW2 because he didn't have Xbox Live, but we finally tried Zombies. Of course, since I'm an effing legend, I nabbed the world record and I still have it to this day, round 485, which of course we all know that's true because, you know, he's a legend. TobyMax17 said first map was Nocturne Totem. If you were a kid and you played that map and you said you weren't scared, you were lying. Possibly Robbie said my first zombie map was Knocked. I would go over to my step-uncle's and play it and my family would be there the entire night. I was straight up trash and couldn't get past round 5 half the time. Master Skull said my first map was Kino and I absolutely hated it, and Zombies. But look where I am now, a Zombies YouTuber. Holly said my first Zombies map was Transit. Honestly unsure why I continued to play Zombies. If any of you guys are wondering, my first Zombies map was actually Origins right before Exo Zombies came out, which is kind of crazy because you guys are really OGs and I am not. Alright guys, that's going to be it for the comment section of today's video. Remember, it's my favorite part of making videos. I love reading your comments, so keep them coming. But today I'm going to be asking you guys, what is your favorite wonder weapon in Zombies and why? Answer and you'll most likely be featured in the next video. Alright guys, well let's get into the list. Yes, I know, this is a very basic first choice. The rules are pretty simple. You must take whatever you get from the first 2 hits at the mystery box, and you can't hit it again. Even though the challenge might not sound fun, it really is. It's a lot more fun when you play in the older games just because there are a lot more guns that are pretty bad, which can really test your skills. This can be done on any map with any amount of players, and I highly recommend it. If you're feeling lucky, this is the challenge for you. Basically all you need is a die or any website that simulates rolling a die. I'll leave a few links to some dice websites in the description so you don't need to go searching. The rules to this one is that the die will determine how many times you can pack-a-punch your weapon, get perks, and hit the box. This is a really fun one to do multiple times because of how many possibilities there are. If you want, you can play the Illuminati version of this, where on Origins, playing as Richtofen grants you all access to staffs, but you must make them first, and playing as anyone else will result in you having no access to the staffs. Adds a new layer to the challenge. This is probably one of the most chaotic challenges out there. The rules are quite clear. After round 5, you must hit the box once a round, and use that gun for the entirety of the round. You can do anything you want to the weapon, but no matter what, you must trade it in once the round ends. This one has been around for a while, and it was actually the first challenge I'd ever taken part in. The challenge really gets hard when you get a terrible weapon like the Pharaoh in the later rounds, and you're forced to double pack-a-punch it just to even have a possibility of surviving the rest of that round. I would recommend playing on older maps though, because it's more fun when you can get a very bad weapon like the China Lake or War Machine. This is another chaotic yet popular one. You're going to need a few things before doing this challenge. One of them is somewhere to type or write down how many guns you've pack-a-punched. You'll also need to know how many guns there are on each map. This one has pretty basic rules. Basically all you need to do is pack-a-punch every gun on the map. The only issue is you can't use any gobblegums to do the pack-a-punching if you're playing Black Ops 3. That means no crate power or wall power. A lot of streamers have done this, and even I have attempted this, but as you guys know, I suck, so of course I couldn't do it. It'd still be interesting if you guys could do it, and if you do, feel free to send me a gameplay of you doing it because, you know, you're probably a lot better than I am. This is a really fun one, especially when you're playing with friends. The reason this one is called the Token Challenge is because every round you gain a fictional token. You can use one token to buy one thing on the map. That includes box hits, doors, and perks. Everything. This is true for everyone in the game, which means everyone gets their own token every round. You can build up tokens by going through the rounds. You could also choose to make a purchase every round. No matter what you do, it'll be very difficult and very fun. In my mind, perfect challenge. Popularized by the Smith Plays, the Rainbow Perk Challenge is probably the most creative one I've seen done on YouTube. All you need to know for this one is the colors of the rainbow. Roy G. Biv. And you are also going to need a lot of unquenchables if you're going to play on a Black Ops 3 map. The challenge starts off with buying Jug, then you'll move to Double Tap, Stamina Up, Speed Cola, etc. This will continue in order of the colors in the rainbow. In Black Ops 2 Origins, you're forced to get the perk slots from the dig sites, but thankfully that's not needed in Black Ops 3 due to the addition of Unquenchable. Because of this, you can do this challenge on any map in Black Ops 3, which is great if you don't like Origins. Like I said earlier, this was made popular by the Smith Plays, and I personally love this challenge as well. It's a long challenge that keeps you doing something, and then, if you'd like, you can continue playing after beating the challenge to see how high you can get with all the perks you just acquired. Well, those are my 6 favorite challenges to do when I get bored of zombies. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, make sure to hit the like button and tell me what your favorite wonder weapon is and why for a chance to be featured in the next video. Alright guys, thanks for watching, add me on Snapchat, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.